the dawn breaks, not just over the horizon, but within the chambers of your own sleeping mind. For a fleeting moment, the world is hushed, the endless clamor of demands and distractions yet to awaken. In that silence, before the rush, you stand at a crossroads. A choice whispers, a stark, undeniable truth laid bare. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Most people will choose the latter unconsciously, daily. They'll choose the soft comfort of the bed over the hard floor of intention. They'll choose the fleeting distraction over the focused effort. They'll choose the easy path, the path of least resistance, not realizing that resistance itself, when embraced, becomes the crucible of greatness. Think of the giants, the architects of destiny, from the fertile plains of ancient thought to the gleaming spires of modern innovation. Did they stumble upon their legacies? Did they drift into the annals of history on a current of convenience? No. They wrestled with their own wills. They grappled with the insidious whispers of ease. And in that struggle, they forged an iron will, a spirit unyielding. Consider the meticulous mind of Thomas Edison, not merely tinkering with filaments and wires, but battling against the relentless current of failure. Thousands upon thousands of attempts, each one a testament to a discipline so profound it bordered on obsession. Was it comfortable? Was it easy to face the skepticism, the ridicule, the sheer, crushing weight of repeated setbacks? No, but the pain of discipline, the endless iterations, the meticulous adjustments, was a temporary burden. The pain of regret, of never knowing what that persistent effort could have yielded, would have been an eternal torment. He chose the discomfort of the journey and illuminated the world. This isn't about mere physical exertion. It's about the discipline of thought. It's about guarding the gates of your mind, a fortress against the invading armies of doubt, procrastination, and negativity. Napoleon Hill didn't just articulate principles. He observed lives that embodied them. He saw how the masters of industry, the titans of invention, the architects of grand visions, all cultivated an unwavering mental attitude. They understood that the mind is a garden, and if you don't actively plant seeds of purpose, clarity, and unwavering belief, weeds of fear and mediocrity will inevitably choke out any hope of growth. The undisciplined mind is a ship without a rudder, adrift in the vast, tumultuous ocean of circumstance. It responds to every gust of fleeting emotion, every wave of external opinion. It is tossed, turned, and ultimately shipwrecked on the shores of unfulfilled potential. But the disciplined mind? It is a compass, locked onto a fixed star, navigating through storms and calm alike, always heading towards its predetermined destination. This demands a relentless internal vigilance. It means culling unproductive thoughts like dead leaves, nourishing empowering beliefs like precious saplings. It means consciously choosing to focus, to visualize, to affirm, even when the external world screams a different reality. You see, belief isn't a passive hope, it's an active decision. It's the decision to accept as true what your senses may currently deny. This is the cornerstone of every great achievement. How else could Walt Disney, facing bankruptcy and rejection, hold an unshakable belief in a fantastical dream born from a mouse? How else could Henry Ford, against all odds and the ridicule of contemporaries, see a horseless carriage as a universal necessity, a revolution on wheels, before a single mass-produced automobile rolled off an assembly line? Their belief wasn't born of easy affirmation. It was forged in the crucible of their unwavering discipline to hold a definite purpose, to visualize it with such intensity that it became more real than their present circumstances. They chose the pain of holding fast to an unpopular vision, the discipline of facing down doubt, rather than the pain of regretting a dream never pursued. This brings us to the profound necessity of clarity, not a vague wish, but a crystal clear, meticulously detailed blueprint of what you intend to achieve. Most people wander through life with a vague notion of wanting to be successful or wanting more money. This is like telling a master builder, I want a house. What kind of house? How many rooms? What materials? Without clarity, there is no foundation, no direction for the energy of your discipline to flow. It becomes wasted motion, activity without progress. The disciplined mind carves out a singular, compelling vision, sharp as a diamond's edge, capable of cutting through the fog of confusion and distraction. This isn't just about what you want, but who you must become to achieve it. The discipline of self-definition is paramount. What habits must you cultivate? What knowledge must you acquire? What weaknesses must you transform into strengths? This relentless self-assessment, this brutal honesty, is a form of discipline that many avoid. They prefer the comfortable illusion of good enough. But good enough is the silent assassin of greatness. The path to extraordinary achievement is paved not with intentions, but with actions. And not just any actions, but disciplined action. The disciplined mind doesn't wait for inspiration. It creates it through consistent, purposeful effort. It doesn't yield to the seductive siren song of procrastination. It operates with an almost military precision. Think of Abraham Lincoln, not merely a figure of stoic resolve, but a man who meticulously cultivated his knowledge, honed his communication, and persistently pursued his ideals, even through crushing personal and political defeats. Each step, each decision, each tireless effort to unite a fractured nation was a testament to a profound, unwavering discipline. He didn't just hope for a better future. He painstakingly built it, day by excruciating day. The agony of that discipline, the sleepless nights, the weight of a nation on his shoulders, was immense. But the agony of regret, of letting the Union fall, would have been immeasurable. This action, however, must be informed action. It demands the discipline of continuous learning. The world is an ever-shifting landscape, and yesterday's truths can become tomorrow's relics. The disciplined mind remains a student, always curious, always seeking to expand its understanding, to refine its methods. It reads, it observes, it reflects, it adapts. This isn't passive consumption. It's active engagement, filtering information through the lens of one's definite purpose, extracting wisdom and discarding noise. Many confuse busyness with productivity. They fill their days with frantic activity, a whirlwind of tasks, yet find themselves no closer to their goals. This is the illusion of effort without the substance of discipline. True discipline is about focus, about priority, about doing the right things, not merely doing many things. It's about saying no to the trivial, the distracting, the merely good, in favor of the truly essential, the utterly transformative. It's about deep work, uninterrupted concentration, the kind of intense engagement that bends reality to your will. Consider the discipline of the master craftsman, shaping raw material with precision and care, each strike of the hammer, each cut of the blade, deliberate and purposeful. They don't just work hard, they work with intelligent intention. And that intelligent intention is born of a disciplined mind, a mind that understands the principle of cause and effect, that knows every action, however small, casts a ripple into the future. This relentless commitment to disciplined action naturally leads to the cultivation of resilience. Life will inevitably deliver blows. Setbacks are not exceptions. They are inevitable parts of the journey. The undisciplined mind crumbles, succumbs to the weight of adversity, and retreats into the perceived safety of inaction. But the disciplined mind treats setbacks not as defeats, but as data. It extracts lessons, adapts its strategy, and rises again, stronger, wiser, and more resolute. This is the essence of what Napoleon Hill observed in the lives of those who conquered their challenges. They didn't avoid failure, they leveraged it. They embraced the temporary pain of learning from mistakes, rather than succumbing to the permanent pain of giving up. This resilience is fueled by a powerful internal engine, gratitude. It might seem counterintuitive to link discipline with gratitude, but they are deeply intertwined. The disciplined mind, even in the midst of struggle, cultivates an appreciation for the journey, for the lessons learned, for the progress made, however incremental. This isn't naive optimism. It's a strategic recognition of the positive, a conscious decision to focus on what is working, on the opportunities that emerge even from adversity. Gratitude fosters a positive mental attitude, which in turn fuels the energy required for sustained discipline. Without it, the relentless demands of self-mastery can become a crushing burden, leading to burnout and disillusionment. The power of an organized plan, meticulously crafted and relentlessly executed, cannot be overstated. Most people wander through life with vague hopes and desires, but the disciplined mind charts a course. It breaks down monumental goals into manageable steps, assigns timelines, and holds itself accountable. This isn't about rigid adherence to a schedule that ignores reality. It's about having a compass and a map, allowing for intelligent detours when necessary, but always with the ultimate destination in mind. This is the discipline of planning your work and working your plan, a foundational principle observed in every great enterprise. Think of the meticulous blueprints for a skyscraper, the carefully orchestrated movements of an army, the detailed score of a symphony. None of these manifest by accident. They are the result of disciplined thought translated into precise planning, and then into relentless execution. This discipline frees you from the tyranny of urgency, allowing you to operate from a place of strategic intention rather than reactive chaos. And as you move forward, remember the profound importance of adaptability. The world is in constant flux. Technologies emerge, markets shift, new challenges arise. The disciplined mind doesn't cling to outdated methods or rigid dogmas. It remains flexible, open to new information, willing to pivot when circumstances demand. This is the discipline of continuous evolution, a willingness to shed old skins and embrace new forms, always in service of your definite purpose. It's the strength to acknowledge when a path is no longer serving you, and the courage to forge a new one, even if it's uncomfortable. This journey of self-mastery, this embrace of discipline, is not a finite project. It is a lifetime commitment. The truly successful, the architects of lasting legacies, never truly arrive. They understand that growth is an ongoing process, a continuous refinement of self. The moment you become complacent, the moment you believe you have learned enough, achieved enough, become enough, is the moment you begin to decline. The pain of discipline, therefore, is not a temporary affliction. It is a way of life, a constant striving, a relentless pursuit of your highest potential. And in this relentless pursuit, remember the power of your subconscious mind. It is an ally, a powerful force, but it must be programmed with intention. The disciplined mind feeds it with clear affirmations, vivid visualizations, and unwavering belief. It understands that thoughts, imbued with emotion, become powerful forces that shape reality. This is not mystical fluff, it is a psychological principle. What you consistently hold in your mind, with feeling, your subconscious will work tirelessly to bring into your experience. The discipline here is to guard your inner dialogue, to speak to yourself with conviction and encouragement, to rehearse your triumphs before they manifest in the physical world. This means the unwavering application of the law of attraction, not as a magical wish, but as a practical consequence of your disciplined internal state. What you project, you attract. If your dominant thoughts are fear, doubt, and scarcity, that is what will return to you. If your dominant thoughts are purpose, abundance, and unwavering belief, those are the forces you will draw into your orbit. The discipline lies in consistently maintaining this positive mental attitude, even when external circumstances seem to contradict it. It's about becoming the person who is capable of attracting what they desire by embodying the principles of success in every thought, every word, every action. So, the choice remains. The pain of discipline, the early mornings, the difficult conversations, the relentless pursuit of self-improvement, the unwavering focus in a world of distraction, the courage to face your fears and conquer your weaknesses. This pain is temporary, often exhilarating, and always leads to growth, to freedom, to the profound satisfaction of a life fully lived, a potential fully realized, or the pain of regret, the quiet whisper of what if in the twilight years, the gnawing feeling of unfulfilled potential, the bitter taste of opportunities squandered, dreams deferred, and a life lived on the sidelines of your own destiny. This pain is permanent, soul-crushing, and leaves an indelible mark of disappointment. Which path will you choose? Will you be the architect of your own future, embracing the necessary discipline to build a life of purpose and abundance, carving out your legacy with the hammer of effort and the chisel of intention? Or will you succumb to the siren's song of ease, only to find yourself haunted by the ghosts of what could have been? The answer echoes in the silence before the dawn, and it resonates with the profound truth of Napoleon Hill's timeless wisdom. You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Now rise. The work awaits. The world awaits the extraordinary you, forged in the fires of discipline. Go and create.